In this first governance dashboard tutorial, we are going to walk through how to create a dashboard for the governance metrics related to anti-corruption and privacy training. The numbers in your data file will be different than the numbers in this tutorial, but the steps will be the same. You do need to follow closely along with what I'm showing here. You may have fewer or more worksheets in your Excel file. That's okay. I just wanted to mention it. Substitute your hotel names where the Hotel A, Hotel B, and Hotel C names show in this tutorial. You may want to make note of which hotel name is your Hotel A, which name is your Hotel B, and which name is your Hotel C. Open the file that contains the data template that you created in the last tutorial. Click anywhere in the data. On the Insert tab, click Table. Click OK in the Create Table dialog box. Your data may already be formatted as a table. That's okay, and you can proceed to the next step. In column C, click the drop-down arrow next to the title metric number. In the drop-down box, click Sort Smallest to Largest. Mac users. The Sort Smallest to Largest option is called Ascending in Excel for Mac. The icon is the same as shown in the picture. The data has been sorted by metric number. Next, we will create a new worksheet in the workbook to use for our governance dashboard. Click the plus sign at the bottom of your screen to add a new worksheet. Double-click the Worksheet tab to change the Worksheet tab title and type Governance Dashboard and hit Enter. Next, we will create a title for our dashboard. Using your mouse, drag the border between rows 1 and 2 down so that row 1 is about double in height. Select cells that go about 1/3 of the way across your screen. For my screen, that is cells A1 through G1. Then on the Home tab, click Merge and Center. Governance Dashboard in the title cell. Select the title cell, and on the Home tab, click the drop-down arrow next to Font Size and click on 26. With the title cell still selected, on the Home tab, click the drop-down arrow next to Fill Color and click Orange, Accent to Darker 25%. Again, with the title cell selected, on the Home tab, click the drop-down arrow next to Font Color and click White under Theme Colors. We are ready to begin creating charts for the dashboard. We will be creating 2 charts. Navigate to the Data Template worksheet. For this chart, we want to show the metric percentage of managers who have completed the online global anti-corruption training. We want to show the metric for all 3 hotels over the 3 years of data. We also want to show the data as a percentage with only 1 decimal. To change the number of decimals, select cells F44 through H46. Then on the Home tab, click the decrease decimal icon once. Now we are ready to create the chart. Select cells A44 through A46, the hotels, and while holding down the Control key, select cells F44 through H46, the data over 3 years. Next, on the Insert tab, click Recommended Charts. Click on the first recommended clustered column chart and click OK. With the chart selected, click on the plus icon at the top right of the chart to open the chart elements. Select the chart title and data title elements. Be sure that no other chart elements are selected. Mac users. There is no plus icon next to the chart in Excel for Mac. To change the elements of the chart, click on the chart, then click Add Chart Element on the far left of the chart design. Select the preferred option in the drop-down menu for each element. If an unwanted element is already selected, click on it again to deselect it. Next, we need to format the series as 2021, 2022, and 2023 instead of Series 1, Series 2, etc. To do this, right-click in the chart and in the drop-down menu, click Select Data. The Select Data Source dialog box will open. Click Series 1 and then click Edit. The Edit Series dialog box will open. Type 2021 for series name and then hit OK. Mac users, in the Select Data Source dialog box, click Series 1 and then type 2021 in the name box to the right of the Legend Entry Series box. Repeat the steps for Series 2 by clicking Series 2 and then clicking Edit. Next, type 2022 for series name and hit OK. Repeat the steps for Series 3 by clicking Series 3 and then clicking Edit. Next, type 2023 for series name and hit OK. Click OK after all the series have been updated. Double-click the chart title to select it and type percentage of managers who have completed the online global anti-corruption training. We are going to save this chart as a template to use again. Right-click in the chart and in the drop-down menu, click Save as Template. Name the template Chart 5 and save it. Now we will make a chart for the metric percentage of employees completing the annual privacy training. We again want to show the data as a percentage with just one decimal point. First, click and drag the chart we just made out of the way. Then select cells F50 through H52 and on the Home tab, click the decrease decimal icon once. Now we are ready to make the chart. Select cells A50 through A52, the hotels, and while holding down the Control key, select cells F50 through H52, the data over 3 years. Next, on the Insert tab, click Recommended Charts. Click on the first recommended clustered column chart and click OK. Next, on the Chart Design tab, click Change Chart Type. Click Templates. Select your saved column chart template Chart 5 and then click OK. Next, we need to format the series as 2021, 2022, and 2023 instead of Series 1, Series 2, etc. To do this, right-click in the chart and in the drop-down menu, click Select Data. The Select Data Source dialog box will open. Click Series 1 and then click Edit. The Edit Series dialog box will open. Type 2021 for series name and then click OK. Mac users, in the Select Data Source dialog box, click Series 1 and then type 2021 in the name box to the right of the Legend Entry Series box. Repeat the steps for Series 2 by clicking Series 2 and then clicking Edit. Next, type 2022 for series name and hit OK. Repeat the steps for Series 3 by clicking Series 3 and then clicking Edit. Next, type 2023 for series name and hit OK. Click OK after all the series have been updated. Double-click in the Chart Title area and change the chart's title to Percentage of Employees Completing the Annual Privacy Training. Now we will move our charts to the dashboard. Select the charts by clicking on each of them while holding down the Control key. Then hit Control X or Command X for Mac to cut them from the worksheet. Navigate to the Governance Dashboard worksheet and click anywhere. Then hit Control V or Command V for Mac to paste the charts. Drag the charts individually to align them under the dashboard title. To make the 2023 series stand out a bit better, we will change the color. Right-click one of the gray columns in the first chart for the year 2023. Then click Fill, and in the drop-down menu, click on Green, Accent 6, Darker 25%. Mac users, Fill is not an option in the right-click menu. Instead, right-click one of the gray columns for the year 2023, then click Format Data Series. In the Format Data Series pane, click on the Fill and Line icon on the top left. Under the Fill options, click the Color drop-down menu and click Green Accent 6, Darker 25%. Right-click one of the gray columns in the second chart for the year 2023. Then click Fill, and in the drop-down menu, click on Green Accent 6, Darker 25%. Mac users, remember that Fill is not an option on the right-click menu. Instead, right-click one of the gray columns for the year 2023, then click Format Data Series. In the Format Data Series pane, click on the Fill and Line icon on the top left. Under the Fill options, click the Color drop-down menu and click Green Accent 6, Darker 25%. Now we need to remove the outline from the charts. Click the first chart, and on the Format tab, click the drop-down arrow for Shape Outline. In the drop-down menu, click No Outline. For the second chart, select it, and on the Format tab, click the icon next to Shape Outline. Excel will remember the last setting of No Outline. The last thing we need to do is remove the grid lines from the dashboard to give our dashboard a cleaner look. On the View tab, deselect the Grid Lines box. We are now done with part 1 of the Governance Dashboard. Be sure to save your file, as you will be starting the next part of this tutorial series with your saved file. This video was created and narrated by Dr. Wendy Tietz. Have a great day.